Court, I'm Jester. Okay, so we finished the comedy route. And the mystery route still has the story lock in it. So that leaves us to going all the way back to after we didn't kill Ato. And let's go to start of day. So we just decided not to kill Ato.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, day 3. First time around, Sir got everyone to come to the war room so he could tell us the truth about the war. Everyone's probably there now. It's weird. I feel a little nervous. They all mean so much to me, but I'm practically a stranger to them. This is going to be interesting. Everyone's here. Sir, Haruko, and Ima too. I knew they would be, but I wasn't prepared for how it would make me feel. It's so weird seeing them alive again. Hato's not here. What's taking him so long? Oh, he's in a cage. Maybe he overslept? You should go give him a wake-up call, Mr. Maruko. Why me? Go wake him up yourself. Don't you worry about Asuki. He's unable to attend today. Unable? Oh, I get it. He locked himself in his room. Honestly, I don't blame him. I'm still having trouble coming to terms with all this. We are right after sparing Ato. So Ato's in a cage right now, and we have to fill everyone else in on what happened. I know none of it feels real. Oh, I'm sorry for having the audacity to speak without someone hitting me first. Come on, sir, let's get this started. You're not gonna weasel out of it this time. Tell us the truth about this war. Before I do that, I'd like to ask you all something. Last night, did you notice any kind of irregularity in your bodies? Irregularities in our bodies. The moment everyone heard that, their faces went pale. Yeah, because it's been so long, I decided to go to the start of day before the choice, because this time I'm gonna not tell everyone about the time travel. I didn't want to mention it, but sometime after I went to bed, I got all hot and feverish all of a sudden. For real? The same thing happened to me. And me. It happened shortly after I climbed into bed with my dear sister. We don't always sleep together. He only did it to help me calm down. Ever since then, I've been totally amped. It's like I've chugged 50 million energy drinks or something. Yeah, same here. Feels like some kind of new power welling up inside me. Oh, me too. It's the same for all of us. What was that feeling exactly? The ghost boy was right. My crypto globe empowered everyone up. Sir, did you do something to us? Sorry, but it wasn't me this time. Somebody else was responsible. Sir turned around and gave me an expectant look. Everyone followed his gaze. They were all staring at me now. Huh? What's Takumi got to do with it? What's the meaning of this? Are you saying Takumi did this? No way! How could a shrimpy little wimp like him do something like that?
Hey!
I really don't want to hear that from you. You see, this Takumi Sumino isn't the same Takumi Sumino you all know. Last night, he exposed a traitor in our midst, so Atsuki. A traitor? What do you mean? He was plotting against us. He was going to kill me and sabotage our side's war effort from the inside. What? No freaking way. Why would Ato want to do that? Atsuki is abnormal. Unbeknownst to us, he was born with a profound hatred for all humanity. He was going to use this opportunity to wipe out the entire species. Dude, if we're gonna start killing each other, he'd have been perfect to have around. But thanks to Sumino's quick thinking and bravery, his plan was exposed, and I emerged from the experience unharmed.
Huh?
How heroic. I didn't think you had it in you, Mr. Sumino. Like, not even a little. Well, what did you do with Eito? Is he dead? No, Sumino went all humanitarian on me, so we've locked him in a cage in the courtyard instead. Courtyard? Cages? I don't remember either of those. Well, I'm glad you didn't kill him. That would have been going too far. Was he really that crazy, though? He looked like he wouldn't hurt a fly. Trust me, if we hadn't stopped him, he'd have messed everything up. How is it that you realized what he was up to? So far as I can see, Eito never said or did anything suspicious until now. Can you explain how you were able to see through him when no one else could? How did you deduce it? Did you find some vital clues we missed? Everyone looked at me again, waiting for an explanation. Looks like I've got another choice to make. Do I tell them about coming from the future or not? Should I tell them everything so we can all move forward together? Or should I protect them from the truth and figure out another way to help them? It's all up to me. What do I do here? If I want to get everyone on my side, I should really tell them the truth. But it's not like they'll all believe I'm a time traveler right away. Even if they did, that could come with its own problems. If they learn about the future, history will change again.
If you change too much, you won't be able to predict what will happen as easily as before. You could probably help the others avoid making the same mistakes as before without telling them everything. Of course, there's no way of knowing if that's the right choice either.
Being able to predict what will happen next is a huge advantage. I didn't want to lose that, especially not if it could help me guide everyone toward a brighter future. With that in mind, I did the only thing I could. Why'd you clam up all of a sudden? Answer us!
Huh?
How'd you know Eito was a traitor? Well, I lied to them. Last night I went to Eito's room to talk to him about what we were going to do here, and I just happened to see his diary left open on his desk. He'd written out his whole plan in it.
What?
That's not what you told. I gave Sir a sharp look. I hoped that he would see the message in my eyes. I'll explain it later. Anyway, that's how I found out what Eito was up to. Everyone exchanged dubious glances. They clearly weren't sure whether to believe me or not. Well, it's not important how you got this information. What we really need to do is figure out if he really is a traitor or not. Hey, you're right. Let's go hear what Eito has to say about it. Ark! I agree with my dear sister. The others nodded in agreement, and they all started filling out the war room. What? Don't you guys believe me? Why would we believe you? You're a creepy little robot. I don't trust robots. Even nice ones like Alter Ego from Danganronpa I was immensely distrustful towards. Sir ran off after them, leaving just me and Haruko. For some reason, she was looking at me with an odd, confused expression.
Why?
Oh, she knows. She remembers. She knows we time traveled, and she knows we're lying. She muttered that single solitary word to herself, then left. I don't know, Haruko. Why are you lying about time traveling to the others, too? Did she say why? Why what? Well, whatever. I'd better go after the others myself. I'm faring okay. They said they were going to talk to Ato. That means they're heading for the courtyard. Oh yeah, let's just totally let Ato control the narrative here. This isn't gonna end well. Ato is a master of manipulation. I found Sir waiting for me in the hallway. I thought about it, and I realized there was no need for me to get involved. It's no skin off my nose if the others want to get Atsuki's side of the story. What's he gonna tell them? You're being tricked, Sir and Takumi are lying to you? Yes, that's exactly what he's going to tell them. Even if he did say something like that, he's got no evidence to back it up. We have no evidence to back things up either, because Takumi decided to go with the lie of, oh, I found Ato's plans in his diary, but there is no diary, and the others are gonna want to see that diary, and it's not gonna be there. I, on the other hand, have footage of his sudden change in demeanor and everything he said last night. Let's talk to him if they want. You and I have other things to discuss. Let me guess, you want to know why I didn't tell them the truth? That's right. I explained my thought process to Sir. If everyone found out what was coming, the future would change again. To maintain the advantage my foreknowledge gave me, I decided to keep them in the dark for now. Didn't you come back because you wanted to change the future, though? Yeah, but to a future where all of us survive. If I can't do that, there's no point in any of this. I want to be the light that guides us toward that future. I see. In other words, your ultimate objective is for everyone to watch the final attack together with smiles on their face. Not exactly. I really couldn't care less about the final attack. But he had the part about everyone being there, right? So I just kept quiet and nodded. I like it. Your interests and mine match up perfectly. So, what do you say we work together? I'll keep it a secret from the others that you came to the future. If it helps the Special Defense Unit more efficiently, I'm more than happy to practice a little deception. Thanks, I appreciate it. One more thing. How do you know about our mission here exactly? And so I told Sir how things went down during my original 100 Days of the Academy, starting with what happened when I went to second to last Defense Academy and met Nigo and the other team members. Then, the revelations that followed. World Death, Crypto Globin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite. And of course, the fact that the boy made of undying flames we spoken to last night was, or rather, who he was in the fence room. I told him more or less everything I knew. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi. The secrets she shared that first time were between her and me. I see. And is that all? Is that all? You mean there's more? What? No, of course not. There's so much more. You've already learned a crazy amount of stuff. That's enough, isn't it? Takumi, you're the bad guys. Actually, there was still something that was bothering me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You got it all wrong, though.
Anyway, better get going. I'll pretend like we never had this conversation. All sneaky-like. Sneaky, incognito, reliable, ethical, inside man. That's me. Sir hurried away looking more suspicious than sneaky. It's the hat. The hat doesn't help. Do I really not know the whole truth yet? Was Ato right? Yeah, you're the bad guys. You're not helping. Well, even if he was, it's no use asking him now. The version of him has only been here for 3 days. He doesn't know all the things he told me in the defense room back then. Still though, maybe I'll go talk to him anyway. Everyone else is probably there already. Oh, hey, Takumi. Ato fessed up already. He told us everything. Yeah, he said we look like a bunch of freaky monsters to him. For me, that's actually a compliment. Practically a promotion, in fact. Most of the time, I'm more the level of something a monster would leave in its litter box. You're monster poop? But that's interesting in a whole different way.
Huh?
His hatred of mankind seems to be the real deal at any rate.
Huh?
He even said we should all be destroyed. Yeah, Eito has issues. I like Eito, he's fine.
Ugh.
It all lines up with what you and Sir told us. Eito's just standing there like, yep, this is fine. What are we gonna do with him now? Chuck him in a barrel of used needles and see what he catches? No, we're gonna be nice to Eito. I like Eito. What do you think we should do, Haruko? Oh yes, you've been awfully quiet today, Miss Shizuharu. Something on your mind? No, not really. Haruko's eyes started towards me, almost like she was watching to see how I'd handle all this.
Yeah!
I'll go along with whatever you say, Mistress Haruko. Would you like his appendix? I'll bring it to you on a silver platter.
Huh?
Why just the appendix?
Oh.
I'll leave that decision to Takumi.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
You're the one who stopped Eito last night. You could have killed him then, but didn't.
Oh.
I can only assume you had a good reason for sparing him. Honestly, I don't think I did. It just didn't feel right to kill another human being in cold blood. I don't know, though. Was that really all there was to it? I know an insignificant pile of monster poop like me has no right to weigh in on this. But I think we should let Eito live, too. He seems really smart, so if we play our cards right, he might be useful to us. We gotta respect life, too. Even soup stock carries the soul of the veggies used to make it. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're agreed on letting Eito live, then? He shouldn't be a threat so long as he stays in his cage. It's got some kind of weird tech to negate his powers. I have played other routes. Eito can totally escape out of his cage.
Huh.
Aw, so I don't get to rip out his appendix? If this were a killing game, he'd be the perfect candidate for the first murder victim. Eito's just vibing. He's like, it's fine. This is fine. The matter was decided. Eito would be kept in his cage in the courtyard from now on. As the others left, no one spared a word for the prisoner himself. All they gave him was brief glares of contempt. Takumi, you did come here from the future, didn't you? You seem intent on hiding it now. But that's what's going on here, isn't it? You're keeping it a secret from the others. It's okay, you don't have to explain why. I can figure out that part for myself. Unlike the rest of them, I'm not an idiot. Did they tell you my story about reading your plan in your diary? Oh yes, I could tell right away that you'd made up some excuse. So I went along with it. I told them I really did keep a diary and I'd written down my plan to kill Sir in it. I played the part perfectly, if I do say so myself. Why though? What's your angle? What indeed? Maybe I just didn't want to let them in on the truth. What really happened that night is a secret between you and me now. Technically, Sir and the creature wreathed in flames know too, but still. In other words, he saw an opportunity and took it. He's holding on to this information until he can use it to his advantage. Speaking of that thing made of undying flame. Stop right there. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm asking the questions here. The you I fought in the future said you learned the truth about the war. A truth not even I knew. Do you have any idea what that could have meant? I'm not the same person you knew in that timeline. I'm as clueless as you are. Okay, so important things to jot down. Takumi, redhead, time traveled to prevent the bad future. Eito kind of caused that bad future because he hates humanity. The two of them, weird sexual tension going on. Not that I wouldn't like to know why humanity is forcing such an abhorrent war. Of course, you could tell me that yourself, couldn't you? I left without saying any more. Okay, yeah, bye, Takumi. I looked back just once. Eito was watching me intently, his eyes alight with intelligence and malice. Like, the thing we have to remember is there was the other timeline where we killed Ato, and then an Ato from an alternate universe showed up to wreak havoc. So, I don't feel super confident about us being safe with Ato in the cage, because what if another Ato from an alternate universe shows up and lets him out? That could happen at any moment. That afternoon, after lunch, we made our way to the war room to speak to Sir. I never did get a chance to get you to spill the beans about the truth this morning. You are going to tell us, aren't you? When we asked yesterday, you said it wasn't something you could decide on your own.
Yeah.
Which means there's someone above you calling the shots, right? Yeah, but don't sweat it. I got permission. I'll tell you everything. Alright then. No time like the present, I say. Go ahead and tell us what's going on here. Sir nodded and began his explanation. None of it was new information to me, though. It was the same stuff I learned during my first 100 days. World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite, the boy made of undying flames, and his physical body in the defense room, the existence of the second-to-last defense academy and the 5 other fighters there. It all felt so familiar. There was nothing there to surprise or unnerve me. Everyone else was just as shocked as I'd expected, though. When it was all done, they all stood dumbfounded, trying in vain to take it all in. By the time Sir had finished his explanation, the whole day had passed us by. So, what exactly does that all mean for us?
Weren't you listening? We're about to hold a killing game, duh!
I have like, my channel has a link to my YouTube channel where I post all of the streams. And for this game alone, it's like, we're past 50. We recently hit like over 50 streams of me streaming this game. And we're nowhere near done. This is a game that has 100 different endings. And I think I've done about 30.
Weren't you listening? We're about to hold a killing game, duh!
That was a different timeline, Durumi. We're not doing it again. Nobody said anything about that.
In other words, we need to defend this school for the next 97 days.
When we do that, the missiles that the baby has been charging up will be launched. One final attack to wipe out all remaining allies, including the invaders. And that'll stop world death once and for all.
It's basically like winning a killing game on a worldwide MMO scale.
But we ain't gonna get caught up in it ourselves. Right before the attack, we'll board an escape pod and take off into outer space. Then we'll join the rest of humanity back on the artificial satellite. I knew you guys would get it. How could you not when I explained it so well? For some reason, Haruko remained silent through all this. She refused to even make eye contact with any of us. It seemed like she was thinking hard about something. And this explanation has helped elevate your will to fight to a whole new level, am I right? Hell yeah, I'm ready for this.
Yeah! Let's kill a whole bunch of invaders.
Yeah!
Yeah, you've convinced me. If it means making it back to the satellite alive, then I'm in. I'll give it my best shot. I might need a couple of barf bags, though.
I'll fight too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my dear brother.
But, Sister Dearest...
Don't try to stop me. You can say what you want, but my mind's made up.
I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully. I guess that's that, then. How about you, Shoma?
Honestly, I don't think a festering dung beetle like me will be of any real use. But I feel this weird surge of power pulsing through my body last night. I feel like I've ascended to the level of, I don't know, a festering stag beetle.
Yeah, man, that's the spirit. Takumi, Haruko, you two have been fighting right from the start, so I guess there's no point in asking you, huh?
We'll be fighting with a full team in our next defensive battle then.
Seems that way. Let's all work together and wipe those rotten invaders. Oh yeah, I'm really feeling it now.
Hooray!
Come on, let's do a motivational cheer to celebrate. All together now.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated. Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, I didn't get caught up in the pep rally mood Sir had going on. In my last timeline, Gaku, Tsubasa, Shoma, and the twins hadn't made up their minds to fight until much later. Had hearing the truth really motivated them that much? Or did their sudden burst in power have more to do with it, like in Shoma's case? Was it the juiced-up cryptoglobin flowing through them, giving them more confidence than before? Either way, I was grateful I wouldn't have to convince them to fight all over again. At the same time, though, this could mean history would change again, deviating from the future I knew even more. When I thought of it that way, I couldn't help feeling uneasy. I felt an intense gaze on me and looked around and locked eyes with Haruko. She was looking back at me with a weirdly uneasy look on her face. Haruko, you do not get to be all suspicious of Takumi because he time traveled and then didn't tell everyone he time traveled. Because you have also time traveled and not told anyone you time traveled. Also, there was like an entire route where Takumi was possessed by a parasite that was taking over his body at night and making him kill people without knowing about it, and you just straight up didn't tell anyone that was happening. The meeting in the war room came to a close. After a somber late dinner, the others decided to turn in for the night. I did the same and returned to my room. I lay down in bed just to space out for a while, but then I got up and went to the door to greet my late night visitor.
Huh?
Haruko, what's up? I wanted to ask you about something. Oh, what is it?
Oh.
After we spoke to Eito in the courtyard, I went back to his room and found no diary, yes.
Oh.
I searched it from end to end, but I didn't find any diary.
Huh.
You've been lying to us, haven't you? What? Me lie? I don't know what you're talking about. You're from the future. You traveled back in time somehow and ended up here. That's how you really knew what Eito was up to. Am I wrong? Being confronted with the truth so abruptly threw me for a loop. My face tensed up and my palms began to sweat. How could you possibly know that? I realized too late that I shouldn't have said that. It was practically admitting she was right. Haruko must have realized it too, although in her case she seemed to relax a little. I thought so. Well, that's all I wanted to know. I'll be going now. Hey, come back! Tell me what this is all about! I knew you were acting weird today, ever since yesterday when I lied to the others, actually. When they all left, you stayed behind, and you asked me why. You didn't look happy either. What did you mean by that? Just how much do you know anyway? Haruko didn't answer. She just looked away. Her brows were furrowed, and she was biting her lip in thought. We stood there in silence for a while, until she gave a sigh and spoke up again. Let me sleep on it. I'll tell you everything tomorrow, if I don't change my mind before then. You will? Yes. But I'll tell you one thing right now. Two, in fact. Keeping your time travel secret from others was probably the right choice. The same goes for not killing Eito. Until tomorrow, then. With that, Haruko left the room, leaving me alone in my confusion and angst.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 4th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy. Aha!
Now that you've had your breakfast, I have two very important announcements to make.
Announcements?
Woohoo!
First of all, I've decided to give you the run of the school. Every classroom is now unlocked. I'd originally planned to open them up little by little, but I was really touched by your show of determination yesterday. Consider this your reward. Awesome! Tips on the first try in the guillotine room. Jeremy, there's no guillotine room. Whatever that is, we don't have one here. What about the second announcement? In order to make you more efficient fighting unit, you need a team leader. The invaders have commanders, so we should have one too. The position he goes to... Seriously, you want me to be the leader? You know what? Yeah, let's put Gaku in charge. I'm just saying, Gaku had like 20 siblings to wrangle. I think he could handle it. Let's give him the wheel. Let's give Gaku the reins here. See what happens. Nobody said anything yet. Yeah, besides, it's Sumino. I'm gonna be real, I think Gaku would be a better leader than Takumi because I've seen Takumi lead and I've seen a lot of dead bodies. And one sex cult. You exposed the traitor in our midst and saved your commanding officer from a terrible fate. You've also demonstrated your ability to rally others behind you. Your personality makes you a perfect candidate too.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Any objections? I object. I don't trust Takumi. I'm still upset about the sex cult. Put Gaku in charge. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'll cast my vote for Takumi too. Although in my case it's probably only worth 0.1% of a normal vote. It's always the Red Ranger that leads the team in those hero shows. Takumi's got red hair, so he should be fine. My sister and I dress in red too, but Mr. Sumino's probably the better choice. I had a vision that this would happen. Takumi will lead us all toward a brighter future. Fine, if that's how you all feel, I'll step down and let Takumi take over. Gaku, no, you're making a mistake. Don't let Takumi be in charge. I'm more the cool outsider type anyway. How about you, Shizuharu? Haruko took a moment to think about it before answering. I have no reason to oppose this decision. Good enough for me. Takumi Sumino, I hereby confer you the position of captain of the Special Defense Unit. I expect you to help your team members grow and lead all toward a spectacular victory. You see, the difference between Gaku and Takumi is I'll forgive Gaku for anything, because he's just a silly little guy. He's so cute and endearing, I can't possibly be mad at him. I mean, when he decided to take an alien parasite in as a pet and accidentally let it get loose, causing the zombie apocalypse, I thought that was cute. I was really endeared by how much he wanted a pet. If Takumi did that, I would rake him over the coals, so. But Takumi sucks. I don't know, man. I don't know, Takumi, maybe if you were just like, maybe if you had a little bit more of Gaku's charisma, I wouldn't be so petty towards you. I don't think anyone would have let me weasel out of it like that. Instead, I resigned myself to the inevitable and nodded. Yeah, okay, I'll do my best. I mumbled a half-assed acceptance. Everyone said things like, nice to meet you, Captain, or don't let us down, Captain. I think they were just teasing me, though. After a few slaps on the back, I filed out the cafeteria. So in a different route, Gaku found an alien parasite on the ground, put it in a jar, and brought it back to the school with him. And then after a few days when it wasn't moving, he thought it was dead, and he And I am not in the minority. I am in a Yugaku Discord server, and a lot of people are captivated by him. There's merch! I have already placed a pre-order on a Gaku plushie, so that my Taka plushie can have a friend. So yeah, Gaku accidentally, and the parasite got loose, started laying eggs in all the dead bodies, and then... You know, this is why in the Gaku server we have a hashtag Kill Takumi going. Last to leave was Haruko. I hurried over to her before she could get out the door. Haruko, wait! Gaku was the one with the blue hat. What is it? What do you think? What do you think it is? We're supposed to talk. You told me you'd tell me what you've been hiding. I don't remember making any such promise. What? I said I'd tell you everything if I didn't change my mind. I thought about it all last night, and unfortunately for you, I did change my mind. You've got to be kidding me. I have never kid anyone in my entire life. Haruko pushed her glasses up to the bridge of her nose, and for emphasis, she looked tired out somehow. I thought you were on my side.
Oh.
Your side? You didn't object when Sir made me captain. That doesn't mean I approve of you.
Oh.
I just thought that you were leading the team. It would make things easier for me. Much better to have a figurehead in place so no one will bother me. A figurehead? In other words, you're a puppet leader. You could have just taken the position yourself.
Oh.
I'm really not the type to take the lead. Besides, I've seen this play out before. What are you talking about? Forget about what I said last night. Just move forward and do whatever you believe is best. With that, Haruko turned and left. The clacking of her heels echoed through the cafeteria, down the halls, and eventually faded away completely. Okay, essentially, we all got drafted into the war. Everyone woke up in a school told, hey, Earth is being destroyed by invaders. You need to kill all the invaders protecting this school until day 100. And then once we hit day 100, the weapon we've been charging up will be ready to activate. Everyone in humanity is on the artificial satellite. And everyone on this, so we're the only humans on this planet. And the big plot twist reveal was that, this was never Earth. This was actually a planet that the people on the satellite decided to try to take over. And it's basically killing everyone who lives on this planet to make room for humanity. Because the people of this planet aren't going to give up their home without a fight. The characters currently in this timeline do not know this. They are being fed propaganda. They think they're on Earth. They believe that everyone was in underground bunkers, and then when the invaders showed up, moved to a satellite, except for them, who are protecting the weapon, that on day 100 will go off, kill every invader, and then Earth will be safe for humanity again. This is not Earth. We are the invaders. It's a plot twist. We find it out in some timelines. In this timeline, they don't know yet. They're still on the propaganda train. And the weapon that is going to go off to destroy all the invaders is actually a baby that will die in the attack. So it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And this character basically went through the whole 100 days and the first route, and everything went to shit. The baby got killed. Ato killed the baby. The guy in the cage, he killed the baby. And then after that, everything went to shit. A bunch of people were dead. Then Takumi decided to travel back in time. And when Takumi traveled back in time, that created multiverse theory. So basically, every choice Takumi can make to affect things, we have a flowchart of. And everyone is its own timeline. So Takumi only remembers the first time he time traveled. He does not remember the other routes. I remember the killing game route. I remember the slasher route. I remember the zombie apocalypse route. I remember the weird comedy route where they all got killed in the try not to laugh challenge. Takumi is the main character. He's the one with the red hair. Eito, the baby killer, is the guy in the cage that Takumi wants to fuck. Haruko, purple-haired lady with glasses, other time traveler. Keeps it a secret, though. We found out in a different timeline, though. She's not great at time traveling, but she's not as bad as Takumi at it, I guess. Gaku, one with the hat. My favorite specialist boy. I couldn't stop thinking about what Haruko has said. How did she know I traveled back in time? She told me to forget all about it, but this was easier said than done. I couldn't focus on anything else. My mind kept drifting back to this mystery. I needed to get the truth out of her. There had to be a way to convince her to tell me what she knew. If you go to my YouTube page, you can see where I uploaded the videos of all of my streams. We are past 50. Having decided that, I wandered all around the school looking for her. By the time I actually found her, the sun had already started to sink below the western horizon. I found Haruko in the war room. Sir was there too. They hadn't noticed me, but they seemed to be talking about something serious. I hid behind a nearby pillar, hoping I could listen in on them. In the end, I couldn't hear a thing. If those two were talking in secret, it must be something important. What were they keeping from me? I was getting more and more curious. I cupped my hand around my ear, but all I could hear was my pulse and the electronic buzz of the nearby machinery. Damn it. Cursing wouldn't help, I knew that. All I could do was watch them as they carried on their mysterious conversation. I must have stood there like that for a pretty long time. Eventually, Sir handed Haruko something. It was small and fit into the palm of her hand. I couldn't make out what it was from here where I was standing. Did she get some kind of allowance from him? No, it couldn't be. Whatever it was, Haruko slipped it into her clothes and left the war room. Sir followed suit a little while after. All that time, I still didn't find anything useful. What could Haruko have been talking to Sir about? And what was that thing he gave her? I should go after her. I still have so many questions that need answering. It was past 11 p.m. by the time I headed back to the roof. I was still reluctant to give up it and go to bed, though. So I decided to knock on Haruko's door instead. When I got there, there was no one there. It was like Haruko had disappeared completely. Did Sir give her the keys to the bus so she could go get the people from second to last Defense Academy? Oh, there's a second academy that's a decoy academy. It's a dumb plan and it got people killed. This is ridiculous. Just where did she go? As I stood there wondering to myself, I heard a noise. It sounded like propellers. I looked over the railing and down to the schoolyard. There, hovering near the wall of fire, was a drone with a fire extinguisher mounted to it. And standing next to it, Haruko. Haruko activated the extinguisher and created a hole in the wall. She stepped through it and out into the night. Where is she running off to now? I scrambled down the stairs, hoping it wasn't too late to catch her. I arrived in the entrance hall, and sure enough, one of the fire extinguishers was missing. I grabbed the remaining one and headed outside. Once I was past the wall, I walked around for a while, but didn't see any trace of Haruko. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. She could be anywhere out here. But now that I'd come this far, I couldn't just give up. Between what she told me last night and her conversation with Sir today, Haruko had a lot of explaining to do. I wanted to know why she was wandering around off school grounds at night, too. Just what is she up to? Still glancing around, I made my way down a narrow alleyway between the two crumbling old buildings. That's when I saw it. As I was turning a corner, I caught sight of someone. They were a pretty long distance away. It was dark, too, so I couldn't make out many details. But even from behind, it was obvious enough who it was. Haruko. She was standing outside the entrance to a building on the edge of the town ruins. It didn't look like a house. It was probably some kind of office or facility. She looked around one last time before slipping inside and disappearing from view. I hurried after her. What is this place? Guess I'll head inside. I went through the entrance gate and headed toward the main building. I opened the door as slowly and quietly as I could and went inside. Right away, I noticed that one of the doors in the hall was slightly ajar and light was spilling out of the room beyond. I crept closer and peered through. What the? Okay, this is new. My hand shot up to cover my mouth. I'd almost said that out loud. Haruko was in there all right, but she hadn't noticed I was here yet. I noticed some kind of large machine casing a few feet away from the door. I darted in and snuck behind it. With a sigh of relief, I took another look around the room. It was packed with weird-looking machinery, most of it rusting and broken. Maybe this was a research lab once. Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. I poked my head out from my hiding place to see who Haruko was doing. She seemed to be operating one of the machines, pausing every now and then to adjust her glasses. That should do it. Now. She walked over to a giant locker and pulled the door open. Inside were some kind of all-body suits, like what deep-sea divers or astronauts would wear. There were several hanging in that locker, more than 10 at least. There were helmets too, old-timey, heavy-looking ones. Haruko grabbed a suit and a helmet and took them out of the locker.
Huh?
Wait, she's not going to change right here, is she? The thought of being here while she undressed got me really excited. I'm really nervous. Takumi, you swine. Luckily or unluckily, she didn't actually strip down, but put the suit on over her clothes.
Huh?
There, ready to go. I'm running out of time, if I don't make the leap soon. Did she say leap? What was all that about? At the back of the room was a control console of some kind. Haruko walked up to it and brought her fist down on a big red button. That done, she stepped up to a circular platform next to the machine. She got in the center of it and stood there. Then particles of light started to fill the space around her. Huh? Wait a minute. What the heck? I had no idea what was going on, but my pulse was racing. My mind was drawing a complete blank. There was just one thought in my head. One thought and a rising sense of panic. Haruko was going to disappear. I'd never see her again. I couldn't let that happen.
Hiruko!
Huh?
Are we time traveling again? Yeah, we're time traveling again. Nothing even bad happened in this timeline yet. I'm not really sure what happened after that, but when I came to... Oh, this is bad. I was on the floor, and Haruko was holding me in her arms. At least I think it was Haruko. She had a helmet on, so I couldn't tell for sure. The next moment, though, that question was answered.
Takumi, are you all right? Get a hold of yourself.
It was muffled, but it was unmistakably Haruko's voice. I felt a wave of relief wash over me, followed by a sharp pain.
What were you thinking, jumping in without a leap suit?
A leap suit? Is that what the thing you're wearing is called?
Yes. If you perform a parallel leap without one of these, it puts an incredible amount of strain on your body.
What's a parallel leap?
She didn't answer, and because of the helmet, I couldn't see what kind of expression she had on her face.
What are you doing here?
I followed you. I had some questions for you, about 100 of them at least. Although now it's more like 200.
At least your head wasn't seriously damaged. How's the rest of your body?
It feels numb. I don't think I can move. I feel really cold and nauseous too.
Yeah, Takumi, you just got hit by a laser beam.
If you're going to throw up, do it after I leave.
Leave? Where are you going?
Back to the academy.
You're going back already? Why?
I don't have time to explain. It's already past midnight.
Midnight? What day is it now then?
Day 5, technically.
Late night, day 4, or early morning, day 5?
What does it matter? Are you trying to waste my time? Ugh, I have to go. You stay here and rest. I mean it. Don't you dare move from this spot.
He's gonna move from this spot. Haruko stepped away from me and made her way to a nearby locker. Not the locker she'd taken the leap suit from, a different one. She opened the door, revealing 2 drones, both fitted with fire extinguishers. Huh? 2? That didn't seem right. Haruko used one of them to leave the school. Where did the other one come from? I'd left the extinguisher I'd used outside, leaning against a wall. It couldn't have ended up in here somehow, could it? While I was still trying to make sense of everything, Haruko grabbed one of the machines and rushed out the door, still wearing her leap suit. After lying there for a while, the feeling started coming back to my legs. Pretty soon, I was able to move around again, and got to my feet. I'm still in the same place I was before, right? It looks the same anyway. What happened when I dove into that circle of light after Haruko? And how long did I black out for? It didn't feel like very long, a minute at most. What could have happened during that minute? No use thinking about it now. I should go after Haruko. I went to the locker and took out the other extinguisher drone. The pain hadn't completely faded yet, but I pushed through it and made my way outside. I knew where Haruko was going. She told me herself, back to the academy. I still didn't get why, though. Haruko had left the school in the dead of night, went to a weird research lab, and then went right back to the school again. What was she doing? What was it all for? I kept pondering these questions as I made my way through the ruins. Eventually, I came in sight of a familiar territory, the last defense academy standing there like I'd just left. Now, where's Haruko? Huh? Isn't this classroom usually locked? It looks like I can get inside now. What is that? Several desks were lined up in the strange classroom, and there was something lying on top of one of them. Are we in the morgue? No, this isn't the morgue. Fuck. Something vaguely human-shaped under a white sheet. I slowly walked up to it, grabbed the white sheet, and pulled it off. Why is Ato dead?
Ato? No, it can't be. He was shut up in his cage. There's no way he could have gotten out.
Did we go to a timeline where we killed Ato?
So then how? How did he get here? And why is he dead?
Well, before I could do anything, I swear to God, we better be in a timeline where Gaku's alive. A loud noise erupted from somewhere else in the school. It sounded like it came from above me. Confused and bewildered, I rushed to the hall and up the stairs. When I got to the 3rd floor, I heard the noise again. It's coming from the infirmary. Somebody was collapsed in one corner of the room. She still had the weird suit on, but her helmet was gone now. I could see her face clearly. It was Haruko. I scrambled over to her and propped her up just like she'd done for me earlier.
Haruko, are you okay? Come on, hang in there.
I shook her shoulders and her eyelids fluttered open. When she saw me, her eyes went wide with shock. And then, for some reason, she kicked me in the stomach. I went flying like a rag doll. I smacked down into a corpse recovery drone and it fell to the ground with a clatter. And that wasn't the end of it either. When I looked up, Haruko was standing right in front of me. She reached down and began squeezing my neck hard. It felt like she was trying to wrench my head clean off.
Hiruko, what are you doing? Please, stop it!
I tried to pry her hands off me, but I wasn't strong enough. Whatever happened in the research facility had taken too much of a toll on me.
Please, Hiruko! At this rate, I'm really gonna...
I never got to finish. The next moment, I blacked out completely. Honestly, justified. Haruko told him to stay in the room. She told him not to leave. He left. Now he goes night-night. I don't know how much time passed after that. My consciousness drifted back at some point for a little while. Everything was still kind of fuzzy, though. My vision blurry, it was hard to make out what was going on around me. But I had the vague impression of someone standing in front of the Revivomatic. It was Haruko. There was a corpse recovery drone on the floor next to her. Was somebody inside? I really couldn't tell from where I was. I tried to sit up, but in the state I was in, I couldn't even lift up my head. So I just lay there and watched. The last thing I saw was the recovery drone getting sucked into the larger machine, and then everything went black again. The next time I woke up, it was a lot more sudden and more violent. I was on my feet, forced to stand with my arms held behind my back. Don't tell me. Was all of that just an act? People do tell me I have a talent for inhabiting a character. You sure fooled me. It's me. I was Haruko all along. Yeah, I know. I looked at the Revivomatic. It was empty, and the drone from before was gone. I only wish this was just a play. Then maybe we could rewrite the script so I wouldn't make such a terrible mistake. A mistake? I couldn't save him. I had no idea what Haruko was talking about, but it felt like it would be a bad idea to press her on it. Are we at the beginning of the mystery route again? Are we at the beginning of the mystery route? Is Gaku dead? Please tell me Gaku's not dead. Her voice was small and fragile in a way I hadn't heard before. Well, we're done here. Let's get going. We're going back. Back to where we belong. Wait, Haruko. Tell me what's going on. Why are we going back there? You mean the lab? This is some kind of research facility, right? Just what kind of research do they do here? Haruko wouldn't answer me. She just kept going, leaving me no choice but to follow her. Haruko, please tell me what's going on. I'm lost. It's bad enough that we're in this weird lab. But also, I saw a body back at the school. A body? Yeah, it was Ato. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He was in the classroom on the 2nd floor. He'd been drained. He was just a dried up husk. I see. Is that all? Aren't you shocked by that? Not especially. Seriously? Haruko turned away, shutting down any further conversation. She began flipping switches and turning dials on different pieces of machinery around the room. I trailed after her, asking question after question. But she ignored me and just kept working. Then she opened up the large locker. Put this on. That was the most she'd said to me in a while. Well, how do you like it? You call this a leap suit, right? See how it adjusted to fit your height? That's one of its special functions. It will automatically shrink or stretch to fit the dimensions of whoever wears it. It's not like I'm insecure about being short or anything. Well, we should get going. Haruko stepped away from me. She pressed the red button in the control console and stepped onto the round platform like I'd seen her do before. Come on, hurry. She barked an order at me, and I instinctively complied. It'll start any moment now. What will? 3, 2, 1. It's done.
Huh?
Let's head back.
Huh?
What? Back where? Are we going to go through this every time? Where else would we be going back to? Haruko stepped off the platform in Hunger Leap suit in the locker. I did the same, still totally at loss about what was going on. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you? Behind her glasses, her eyes were filled with murderous intent. I gulped nervously and nodded. It was around 4 a.m. when we got back to the school, and still dark. My list of questions I wanted to ask Haruko was fast approaching 300. But I didn't have the energy to bring any of them up right now. My body put through the ringer at the lab, then kicked and strangled shortly after. It was no wonder I was exhausted. She still hasn't apologized for any of that. Oh well, only one thing to do now. I went back to my room and fell onto my bed. All of a sudden, I felt more tired than I had in a long time. I allowed myself to relax and soon fell into a deep, deep sleep. I woke up and went outside, realizing I must have slept most of the day away. I didn't feel so tired or beaten up anymore, but my head was still as fuzzy as ever. Not so much from fatigue as the 300 so questions swirling around my mind. For now, I decided to focus on just one of them, and I knew which one.
Huh?
Eito. Everyone else is in their rooms. We gotta go check and see if Eito's still alive. Eito, you're... What's the matter, Takumi? You look like you've seen a ghost. Not that I've ever seen a ghost myself, or seen how you look when you've seen one. When you think about it, isn't that expression a little problematic? I mean, it's hardly showing proper respect toward the dead. You're alive. In response to my comment, Eito put his hands on the bars of his cage and pushed against them. Last time I checked, yes. If I were a ghost, I'd have phased out of here a long time ago. What's going on here? I saw his body just last night. Didn't I? Seriously, Takumi, what's wrong? Did you come across a corpse that looked just like me or something? He's quick on the uptake as always. I barely said anything, he's figured it out already. You might not believe it, but I know how to keep a secret. I still haven't told anyone about you coming from the future. If you need someone to talk to confidently, I'm always here. Come on, tell me what happened. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you? I knew better than to take that risk. I left without saying another word. I'm beginning to understand how the Eito from the alternate timeline got into the timeline where Eito was dead and fucked shit up. That night, the others ate a sumptuous dinner in the cafeteria before heading back to their rooms. I struggled to force down a few spoonfuls of rice porridge. I put it aside and stalked Haruko before she could leave. Haruko, if you got a minute, I really need to talk to you. This is that classroom that's always locked. Yeah, I asked Sir to unlock it for us. Why did you bring me here? This is where I found it. This is where I saw Eito's body, at least last night. He'd had all the blood drained out of him. Someone must have absorbed his cryptoglobin. But then, when I checked again today, the body wasn't here. But that's not the weirdest part. Eito's still alive. He's in his cage like normal. I even spoke to him. And I got thinking, and this has something to do with that weird lab, doesn't it? You mentioned something called a parallel leap before. That's what we did when we used that machine, right? I still don't really get it, but I get the feeling that's why so much doesn't seem to add up. Haruko was silent. It wasn't all that surprising the way she'd been acting. I didn't expect her to tell me everything just like that. But I wasn't giving up. Instead, I ushered her into another room.
Oh.
Why here? You spoke to Sir about something important in here yesterday. You were spying on us? I'd prefer if you didn't put it like that. Either way, it's not a pleasant habit. When you finished talking, Sir gave you something. What was it? Just some dried kongu to help in case I got hungry. Okay, now tell me the truth. Again, no answer. I sighed, shook my head, and moved on. Quite the little tour of the school you're taking me on. It'll be our last stop. Last night, I rushed in here and found you passed out on the corner. I had no idea what had happened, and things only got more confusing from there. When you woke up, you kicked me in the stomach and tried to strangle me. Maybe you can explain that? You still haven't apologized for that, you know. I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. It was a regrettable accident. An accident that nearly killed me. Fine, I'm sorry. You've got your apology. Can I go now? Haruko was already turning to leave, but I grabbed her arm before she could go any further. I'm not done yet. After you nearly killed me, I came to just for a minute. And I saw you in front of the Revive-O-Matic with a corpse recovery drone. Who was inside the drone, Haruko? You said I couldn't save him. Him who? Who were you talking about, whoever was in the recovery drone? Was that all you wanted to ask? Just one more thing, and this one's the most important of all. You already know that time travel exists. You knew I came here from the future. How? Haruko pushed aside a lock of her long, silky hair and looked away. She was clearly nervous. She was biting her lip, fiddling with her choker, tapping her heels. Finally, she made up her mind and spoke. I know Haruko wasn't the first sponsor, because she wouldn't kill anyone. I know the second sponsor was probably an Eito from an Alive timeline who found the leap machine and made the leap to become the second sponsor. The thing is that Yugami looked at what was left of the sponsor, of the original sponsor from the remains, and he said, oh, these were already like remains from a corpse, as though it was a corpse shambling around. Finally, she made up her mind and spoke up. Alright, I'll tell you. You will? On one condition.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. I might struggle to get it all done by myself, so I'll need someone to help with it.
Huh?
You mean me? Naturally. What exactly would you want me to do?
Oh.
Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. I need to be able to work in peace without stopping to explain things to you. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9. You will this time, right? You're not going to change your mind again? I give you my word, just so long as you hold up your end of the bargain. Haruko looked me dead in the eye. I met her gaze without flinching. Okay, you've got yourself a deal. I don't think Yugami would lie, because Yugami was being super chill in that route. I don't think zombie Yugami had the coherency to run the death game. Haruko called on me in my room shortly before dawn the next morning.
Oh?
I'll get right to the point. I'm going to second to last Defense Academy today, and I want you to come with me. I'm sure you understand why we're going.
Huh?
To get Nigo and the others, right? Haruko nodded. It was no surprise she knew about the other campus. Sir had explained it to everyone a few days ago, after all.
Ah!
Hey, wait a minute. Today? You don't mean right now, do you? Of course. It's not even 4:30. Time is of the essence. We need to be back here before tomorrow. Tomorrow was day 7. That was the first commander we faced that came back to fight us. You mean for the battle? How did you know about that already?
Oh.
And that's a penalty. I told you not to ask questions, or are you incapable of holding up your end of the deal? I reluctantly held back the torrent of questions welling up inside me. I'm in the Yugaku Discord server. I have chosen Yugamu as Gaku's greatest potential mate.
Oh.
Now, go and wake up the others.
Huh?
Huh? We'll need more than the 2 of us for this journey. We need to put together an excursion team. Okay, but why do I have to be the one to do that?
Oh?
I know. It's such a pain, isn't it? Are you starting to see why I made you captain now? I decided to run things by Sir before getting others involved.
In my future, the other academy was attacked on day 10. During that battle, Moko was taken prisoner and later killed. It's better for us to avoid losing soldiers if we can help it, right? So I was thinking of going there and bringing them back here.
Why so early in the day, though?
Huh?
Because there will be an invader attack here tomorrow. We'll have to leave soon if we want to make it back in time for that. Sir spent a few minutes thinking the matter over. Alright, I'll allow it. Thanks. There's just one thing worrying me, though. When the attack does come, everyone's probably going to ask how I knew about it. I've already decided not to tell them about the time travel, so don't sweat it. I'll come up with something. As it happens, I received word from the artificial satellite. Sir was explaining the situation to the rest of the team. According to their intel, there's going to be another attack sometime tomorrow. They were able to deduce this by analyzing the enemy's movements from above. There's going to be a lot more of them than you saw on your first day here. So I've made the decision to call in the troops from the other campus to supplement our current fighting strength. I had to hand it to him. He sounded convincing. The others accepted the story without second thought. So you're saying we need to get there and back all before tomorrow? Haruko was playing her part too. You'd never have guessed this was her idea in the first place. So who's going and who's staying? Sumino, Shizuharu, Kawana, and Gonzaki. You'll be our excursion team. What about me? I want to go murder the guys at the other campus too!
Oh!
Nobody said anything about murder, Miss Miya. I get Takumi and Haruka. We've seen they can fight, but why'd you pick the other two? Yeah, why did you pick us? If we ended up having to fight while we're out there, wouldn't Takamaru or Darumi be a better choice? But that would leave us without any experienced fighters back here. Just think about what that would mean if the excursion team didn't make it back in time. I guess that makes sense.
Huh?
Can you handle it, Tsubasa? Yeah, I think so. I haven't eaten today, so if worse comes to worse, I won't have to throw up a lot.
Huh?
How about you, Shoma? He'll be fine. I've been giving him some intensive training the last couple days. Right, that's why I look like this now. I can't even control it now. If I relax just a little, I go back to normal. Sorry, you must have found that pretty revolting, huh? Nobody spoke. We were all still in shock. Well, not all of us. Shoma himself was fine, and Takamaru, since he'd been the one training him also. For some reason, Haruka wasn't fazed by Shoma's transformation either. Almost as if she'd seen it before. Anyway, you don't have to worry about me. I'll do my best to be useful in my own trashy way. Do you guys remember when I mentioned feeling unsure of power before? You all felt that too, right? We all nodded. I get the feeling we can do great things with this power.
The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences.
By going back in time, I've broken that absolute law. And the resonance effect that made everyone stronger was already having consequences I hadn't counted on. Let's be on our way. We can't afford to waste time. Alright, good luck out there. Y'all take care now. With that, the members of our excursion team went to the war room for additional briefing from Sir. Apparently, there was a shortcut that we could take by putting the flames in strategic places. This route would cut down on our jury time considerably. It still wasn't the kind of round trip we would make in a couple of hours, though. If we made it back before sunset, that would be enough for me. Is everybody ready? Yes. Ready? I don't know. Well, take good care of the place while you're gone. Then let's go. Wait, I still need to go to the bathroom. According to the map, the shortcut is right over there. How do you know that? Sir told us so, didn't he? Oh yeah, I guess. Don't just stand there mumbling, get moving.
We did it!
I'll take this.
I found something!
We're all taking damage.
I found something!
I'll take that.
The other school isn't even far.
I found something!
Yes! We did it!
Phew, we finally made it. So that's the second to last Defense Academy. That's it, no doubt about it. You're talking like you've been here before. I thought I already told you not to ask questions. Do you want another penalty? A penalty? I hope they have bathrooms. I'm ready to burst. Shoma dashed off toward the school and disappeared inside. He could have just gone on the way here. He probably can't go outdoors. He strikes me as the delicate type. Then, as the rest of us got closer, I saw her. Nozomi! My pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her, but I fought that impulse and pulled it back. Right, that's right. This was the moment I'd been waiting for. The whole reason I made this trip. It wasn't because Haruko told me to. Even if she hadn't, I'd have insisted on coming anyway. This was all to see Nozomi again. This time, I'd do whatever it took to protect her. You must be Takumi, right?
Huh?
And you two are Haruko and Tsubasa? I don't understand. How do you know our names? Haruko, Tsubasa, and I shared a confused glance. But then... Oh dear, I'm most terribly sorry we weren't able to greet you. Greet us? We had to help Kiyoshika get her sword out of her you-know-where. Technically, it was her sword sheath. It was stuck in there pretty tight. Took us a while to pull it out. Her you-know-where? You don't mean... Oh! Please don't get the wrong idea. It was lodged in the drain pipe in the bathroom, that's all. Lady Kurara thrust the holy Jumanji sheath in there in a moment of impish high spirits. It was clogged. What was I supposed to do? Just what do you think my beloved sword is? Well, you know, it's something you used to. Don't say another word. Whoa, back up a minute. Can you answer our question, please? Yeah, what's all this about coming to greet us? We received a commune from the Honorable Sir, you see? I see. So basically, Sir called ahead and let you know to expect us. Not this, that. He told us the other stuff he's been keeping a secret too. He explains how the circumstances have changed. Wait, I still don't get it. If Sir could contact you, why did we have to come get you? He was only able to get in contact a few hours ago. The electronic interference has been rather fierce of late. But you know what's going on now, about the attack on Last Defense tomorrow? Yes, we do. That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to waste time explaining things to you. Nigo, get the school bus ready to leave. It already is. I'm afraid that I won't be joining you, though. I am unable to abandon Second to Last Defense Academy. I've been ordered to guard it with my life. Ordered? By who? Was it this Sir person? No, these orders came from someone higher up. Nigo looked up as he said this. Up at the huge celestial body in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights, the artificial satellite. The enemy hasn't realized this school is only a decoy yet. Sooner or later, they will attack it. When that happens, are you planning to self-destruct? Oh my, how did you know? Sorry, but I won't allow that. We can't afford to lose you. If I thought Haruko was showing a softer side of herself, I was wrong. The very next moment, she dashed towards Nigo and brought her heel down viciously on his head.
Yeah.
What the? Whoa, that was sweet. I wish I could do axe kicks like that. Nigo fell to the ground with a thud, still scattering sparks from the top of his head. Some part of his body was making a high-pitched staticky whine I'd never heard before. Why did you do that? Good grief, and I thought I was the killer of this group. Don't worry. An attack like that won't destroy him. I just forced him to shut down for a while. Everyone stood rooted to the spot, stunned into silence. It felt like we were doing that a lot today. As usual, Haruko was totally unconcerned about what anyone thought of her. Now, let's get going. She picked Nigo up like he was a piece of hand luggage and began carrying him toward the parking lot where the school bus was waiting. And then, with all of us safely on board the school bus, we left second to last Defense Academy without another word. The whole episode had added another 100 questions to the list of things I wanted to ask Haruko about. But I just have to keep them to myself until the end of day 9. I sat squirming in my seat, reminding myself to be patient, no matter how difficult that might be.
By the way, does it feel like we're forgetting something important?
Something important?
We forgot Shoma.
I've got all 28 volumes of my favorite manga.
We forgot Shoma.
What's so important about that? And I've got my signed World Championship belt. Ugh, nobody cares.
Now that you mention it.
Weren't there supposed to be 4 of you?
Oh no!
Shoma! We forgot all about him.
We made a U-turn and rushed back to second to last academy. Sure enough, we found Shoma in the courtyard there, his tears streaming down his face. We picked him up and made a fresh start of our return journey.
It's fine. Really, I don't mind. It's no wonder you'd forget about me. I know my existence is about as flimsy as a 0.01 millimeter thin piece of rubber.
That's not true.
Did you actually understand what that meant?
Not exactly, but I kind of got the gist of it, you know? There's only one thing you can use a rubber that thin for.
Don't say it!
We spent the rest of the journey doing our very best to cheer Shoma up. Eventually, we built his self-esteem back up to its normal, albeit still low level, and the last Defense Academy came into view on the horizon. All made it back. That's a relief. Aw, were you worried about us? No, I was just... Never mind, it ain't important. He's been pacing around the school in a tizzy the whole day. That's just part of my training routine. Today's leg day, that's all. So those guys with you are... the Faceless NPC Squad? Hello there, my name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
No!
I'm Moko Mochiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Kyoshika Magadori, at your service. Bow your heads, peasants. I am Karara Uzuki, the great and powerful. And I'm Yugama Omakage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy.
Hey!
You're all totally distinct characters. Huh. Maybe a little too distinct. We gotta introduce ourselves too, or we'll look boring next to them. That's alright. Nigo already told us all about you.
Huh.
Nigo is that little critter in the red beret, yes? I am second to last Defense Academies. You're basically Sir's underling, right? He filled us in on your guys' from second campus already. Anyway, let's get started. What are the rules for this killing game, sir? There's no killing game. We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then. So you guys are really gonna fight with us? You know it. We'd scare us come all the way just to deny you now. The team for the other academy had discussed their resolve on the way over. After Nigo told him all about World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, and the artificial satellite, there were no doubt about what they had to do. From here on, we just protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right? Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out. That'll be the end of World Death. But right before, we shoot off in the escape pod to meet back up with the rest of humanity on the artificial satellite. What possible reason could we have for refusing to help? We make it through these 100 days and everyone's stories end happily. We're with you all the way. Thanks, guys. Glad to have you on board. Our team welcomed the new arrivals with open arms. Aw, it just melts my cold metal heart to see you getting all along. Those invaders won't know what hit them now. What do you guys have to say to another cheer? All together now.
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
I can't put my finger on it, but something feels off. Didn't we have a lot more teething troubles getting everyone to work as one big team last time? Well, it's not like I want everyone fighting amongst themselves, so I guess it's fine. With the night drawing on, everybody went back to their rooms, including the new members, who had new rooms assigned to them. For some reason, Nozomi stayed back after the others had gone.
Huh?
Is something wrong? No, I just wanted to thank you for going to all the trouble of coming to collect us. The school was only a decoy, so if we'd stayed there, sooner or later we'd... Anyway, I really appreciate it. Knock it off. I haven't really done anything to deserve your thanks. If you want to thank me, do it after we make it through here. Right on the day 100. I never expected you to say something like that. Sorry, too corny? Not at all. I agree. We'll pick this up again on day 100. That's right. This is what I'm here for. This is why I came back to the past. To protect Nozomi and make sure everyone survives. This time, I won't make the same mistakes. Well then, Takumi, good night. With those parting words, Nozomi left and went to her room that night. I thought I was alone, but then I heard a noise. I turned around, but there was nobody there. Must have been my imagination. Still not totally convinced, I made my way to my own room. There was a faint aroma of lavender in the air, a scent that felt weirdly familiar.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Alright,
So when are those disgusting freaks gonna show up? I'm already here. I wasn't talking about you. You mean the invaders, right? Sir, do you know when they'll be coming? Well, soon. Haruko seemed to know everything already. I was on the verge of asking her about it, but she silenced me with a sharp glare. How do you know, Haruko? Sir Inigo told me already. Yeah, that's it. Indeed, she asked us shortly before you all got here. We'll be fighting the same commander that escaped on day 1, isn't that right? Exactly. Gosh, you're such a good listener, Shizuhara. Since you all already have the experience fighting him, we have a strategic advantage. Not to mention that we've got a much bigger team this time. Yes, quite. It should be no challenge at all.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
They're really here! I told you, didn't I? Alright, Takumi, go ahead. Huh? You're our captain, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? Alright, is everyone ready? You bet! Yeah, let's do this! What's up, Kaku? Why are you shaking so much? Shut up! I'm just cold, that's all! I decided to go commander today! Kaku, don't tell them that! You could have at least pretended you were trembling with anticipation or something. I'm ready! I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so the Holy Jumanji sword is already ready, always ready. She longs to spill the blood of the wicked. I can go whenever. I'm such a nothing character, I'll probably get wiped out right away. Don't be such a pessimist. You've got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction looking out for you now. And this cruel prince of the underworld is ready to protect his dear sister at any cost. You're really going to let me fight too? You've made your feelings abundantly clear. I know I couldn't stop you even if I tried. Yeah, boy! I'm ready to wash all this blood off my hands with even more blood! Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us. This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future. Oh my, this camaraderie is so touching, so moving. Not bad, I suppose. Okay, Sumino, you're in charge. Leave it to me. Come on, guys, let's do this.
Good to go.
Leave it to me. Bring it on. Boom! Take it home, here we go!
Time for me to move. Let's get to the killing. This may hurt. You make a lovely corpse.
I'm all set. Try and dodge this.
Time to move.
Tired.
I'll chop you to pieces. Time for battle. How's this? Broken so soon.
I'll show you what's up. I'll hit you with all I got. You can handle the rest.
Let's do this!
Ah!
I'm good whenever. I'll protect
I'm
you.
indebted to you.
Here we go. All right, let's do this. Time to use it. My turn. Ha! Got it.
I'll try not to drag you down.
My turn.
Leave it to me. Take this! I'm good whenever. Ah! Ready when you are. Let's roll!
Now then, to business. Die! All right, let's take this. How unsatisfied.
I guess I'm up.
Ha!
I can't wait. How about this?
Ready as I'll ever be. Yeah!
Full throttle!
Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces.
Get Gaku to do
Prepped and ready. Don't go too crazy.
Saved my ass!
Let's freaking go. Let him have it.
Thanks!
max voltage or you see.
Okay, okay. I'll blow you away.
Now ready for wave 2.
Prepped and ready. I'll hit you with all I got.
I got this!
How's that?
You're in the way! Is that all you've got?
Let's do this!
My turn.
All good. This one will blow you away. The rest is in your hands.
I'll do my best. Here goes. I'll do my best. Taking the shot. Ugh. I'm all set. Here goes. I'm feeling weaker. Just ring that bell. Tag me in.
what you all came to see! I'm gassed out!
It's killing game time! Uh-oh! Dead already!
I'm good to go. This may hurt. Time for me to move.
Locked and loaded! Take this! Ready when you are! Let's roll! Let's leave it to me! Watch out! Ready when you are! Ah! Leave it to me! How's this? We did it!
Let's get to the killing. Got you covered. I'm good to go. Ha! Time for me to move. Ha!
Hauling ass!
Time for battle. Out of my way. My turn. I'll chop you to pieces. Ready whenever. How's this?
I'll do my best. Ready? Aim.
So tired.
Leave it to me. Try and dodge this.
Huh? Who is that?
Vashnis. On the edge of the battlefield, watching us fight, was a figure I didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No, that's not him.
Yeah, that guy was a straight-up giant.
Maybe he's gonna transform and get big again?
No, that's not it. I've never seen that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I have no idea who they are, but they're not a commander, that's for sure.
Don't get distracted, Takumi. That's not who you should be focusing on now.
Huh?
Over there.
Who's this? Another party crasher?
Ah, that's him, guys.
Yes. That's the commander we faced on our first day here.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond, release! The paragon of order. I will run this time. I'm done running away. I have to stand and fight. All of you, stand aside! If you don't, then in the name of order, I will strike you down!
Transformed and got big! Told you so!
You were talking about someone else when you said that.
Hoodie over there hasn't done anything, though.
Hoodie?
The person in the hood, duh.
Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change again?
Oh, leave them, Takumi. You're the captain now. We need you to lead.
I know. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander.
I believe he called himself Mervrum, yes?
Got it!
I will run!
Say when. Here we go. Time to use
I
it.
appreciate the help.
Say when.
One last strike!
Leave it to me. All good.
Thanks. Here we go. I've got this.
Let me at him!
Let's give it to him! Eat my dust! That's what you get!
Let's freaking go!
Time for battle.
I can do this much.
It's my turn! Bring it on! Take it home for me! Let's go! Drop dead!
I'm good to go.
Stings,
Okay, that
doesn't
side
it?
is completely clear.
Ready when you are. Hi-ya! I'm good whenever. Let's roll. Let's keep it up.
Ready when you are. Here. Let's do this. My turn. That's it.
All right, let's get started. Time to move. Time for battle. Show me your insides! It's up to you now!
I'll do my best. Taking the shot. I'm feeling weaker.
Just watch me. Let me handle it. Give it to him. I'll show you what's up. Get the hell out of my way! Yes!
Good to go. Yeah! Say when. There! Let's do this.
One last strike!
Take care.
Two
Help the
arms!
rest.
Hiya! I'm prepped and ready. I'll help.
You have my thanks! Let us begin. Leave it to me.
You've left yourself open!
I was careless.
say when.
Wasn't strong enough.
Is it actually over this time? Did we win?
Yeah. I think so. Woo! Go us! Excuse me while I go rip out that Mervum guy's appendix. Why just the appendix?
What happened to Hoodie?
I looked around. The mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
Who was that anyway?
Mayhap a simple wanderer?
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
Takamura pointed to where the Mervum lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me take a look.
Yugamu knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
Oh yeah, those throat chops can really do a number on you. Believe me, I know.
He's not going to be able to talk then?
No. Sorry. Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
Yes, we can. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff, remember? I am Mervum, the Paragon of Order. In the name of Order, I will strike you down. He was the one who got struck down, though.
Epic fail!
Yeah, so what do we do now?
Did you call me?
Nobody even mentioned you.
But you're all in need of guidance, right? You want to know what to do with Mervum?
Well, yeah.
The answer's easy. Just put him out of his misery.
Do what?
Finish him off and take his hemoanima for yourself.
If you guys want to win this war, you'll need to do everything you can to increase your power.
This is for your own good, not to mention the good of humanity.
Go on, you know it makes sense.
Give him what for, Mr. Sumino?
I'm for finishing him off too. I'll let you decide who does it, Takumi. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9. Make your choice. As our captain, this is your responsibility.
Saying no wasn't an option. I nodded and prepared myself for what came next. I feel bad we forgot Shoma, so let's give him this one.
Me? Okay. This was the only way.
Somehow we made it all through the battle in one piece. I took a shower afterward to try and get my head together. We decided to meet up in the rec room that evening to celebrate our victory. It's a little early, but maybe I'll head there now. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break to eat real quick, and then I'll be back after I have my snack. I'm back. Okay, to the rec room. Why am I being denied my fast travel again? I hate when I'm denied my fast travel. Only 3 other people were in the rec room when I got there. Haruko, Sir, and Nigo. They were deep in conversation, but they stopped abruptly the moment I came into the room. Oh, hey there, Sumino. Kind of early, aren't you?
Quite so. Nobody else is here yet.
They couldn't have handled that less smoothly. I could see them sweating all over. What were you guys talking about just now? Just some light small talk. Yeah, you know, discussing our latest golf scores.
Sharing tips for the best way to carve a totem pole.
Before I could press them, the others arrived, and the mood was suddenly a lot more lively. Oh, Takumi, Haruko, you're here already? Sir and Nigo, too.
I've been thinking about this for a while, but Sir and Nigo are pretty cute, aren't they? Yeah, they look like big old fennel bulbs. I could just eat them up.
Fennel bulbs are cute.
Not cute exactly, but still pretty fennel-tastic.
Everyone's laughter echoed through the room. The conversation hadn't been completely derailed, but it didn't look like I'd be able to get back to it anytime soon. I stayed quiet and looked over at Haruko. She was everything with a strangely sorrowful look in her face. From there, the little party got started. Everyone seemed to have a good time. Although for me, I was just trying not to get caught up in all the doubts and questions running through my mind. I still got a general idea of what everyone was talking about, though. Who'd killed the most enemies in the battle? Who'd pull off the coolest moves, and when? Stuff like that. Basically complimenting each other on a job well done. I wished I could get in the mood and join in with them, but I just couldn't. My head was still filled with that uncomfortable fuzzy feeling, smothering any words of joy or celebration I might have had. At least time wasn't dragging. Before I knew it, it was getting late. Man, that battle was really something.
Yes, indeed. I can't stress this enough just how inspiring you all were.
Now I know you're all enjoying yourselves.
But we think you should call it a night here.
Oh, forsooth, must the banquet end already? Just what have you been drinking, Kiyoshika? Something carbonated, probably. What? Then why? Fizzy drinks affect her like alcohol for some reason. How did you know that? Well, anyhow, you should all get some rest. You've got a big day tomorrow.
A big day?
What's happening tomorrow? Oh, didn't we tell you? You'll have to fight another defensive battle tomorrow, you see? Why the hell did you bring that up sooner? Yeah, that can't be right. It doesn't make sense. Really? Why not? Isn't it obvious? Tomorrow is only day 8. In my last timeline, nothing happened on day 8. There was no attack here at the Last Defense Academy or over at Second Last Defense Academy. We shouldn't have to fight another battle until day 17, so why? Sir Inigo, are you sure this information is accurate? No doubt about it. We had another tip-off from the eggheads on the artificial satellite.
Aerial observation and all that, you know.
You're lying. You're making it up. Nothing like this happened last time. Takumi? You were You're blowing it!
The last time?
Calm down, Takumi. I think all the fatigue is getting to you. Haruko had been talking to these two when I came in. Was she in on this too? Or maybe.
Yum.
That's how things stand. Just do it tomorrow like you did today and you'll be fine. That's right. I know you'll all do an admirable job. Well, I guess it wasn't too bad today. We'll probably do okay again tomorrow. Damn right we will. Heck, I feel like I could take them on all by myself.
Count
me in. I'm always down for killing stuff. If we work together, I know we can do this. Let's show those jobbers who the real main event is around here. I guess I got no choice. If this party is over, then on to the after party. I had barely closed the door to my room when he appeared. No after party after all?
Huh?
You were there while all that was going on. I can send this body pretty much anywhere inside the school. You could have shown yourself then. The others would be able to see you now. Kind of like how they could understand Mervum in the battle today. Yes, that's because of you coming back in time and your crypto globe resonating with theirs. And it turns out that's affected the enemy as well. Mervum was stronger than the first time you fought him, wasn't he? His cryptoglobin has resonated and powered up too. And the one change has led to another change. Let me give you an example. Let's say Rocket A takes off at point S, travels 60 miles through space, and arrives at point P. After that, Rocket B also takes off from point S, but its angle of trajectory is 1 degree different. After traveling 60 miles, how far away from point P do you think Rocket B would be? 1.5 miles. Just 1 degree results in a mile-long difference. In other words, even the smallest deviations can lead to big changes in how the future things turn out. Like with the enemy attack coming tomorrow? Yes, for one, the commanders are stronger now, so they're able to mount attacks sooner than in your timeline. And that person in the hood appearing must be another of those changes. Hoodie, as you ended up calling them. I don't know who they are or why they're here either. But I don't think they're here to help us. I'm sure of that much. And their presence is proof that history has begun to change significantly. Your knowledge of the future might not be as useful as you think anymore. That's okay. I came back because I wanted to change history after all. Then why don't you tell the others about it? Do you want things to change or not? Well, how can I put this? It's like your example. I want to keep the difference in Rocket B's trajectory as close to 0 as possible. It's never going to be exactly the same, and there's sure to be some unexpected changes along the way. But whenever I can, I want to stay in control and keep us on an even keel. Will you help me with that? Will you keep the time travel stuff a secret from the others? It's a moot point. I'll probably never talk to them anyway. Why not? I'm not like you. With your 100 days worth of experience, I don't really know any of them yet. I guess there's something in that. I know we can't rush things, but I would like for you to get along with them. Oh, why is that? Because one of my goals here is to change your future as well. My future? The version of you in my last timeline told me.
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
I said that, huh? Is that the right choice, though? If I befriend all of you, it will make things harder for you later. My happiness and yours can't exist at the same time. Come on, don't say that. I should be going. Even appearing like this uses up energy. Sirs told me not to waste my strength on anything that isn't important. And are our conversations not important? That question finally got a smile out of him. They are to me. I wouldn't trade them for the world. Still, gently smiling, the ghost boy just appeared. Even after he'd gone, his flames remained a little longer, faintly shimmering in the dark before fading away.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
No freaking way. Give me one good reason we should agree to this.
I keep telling you, we need every extra bit of firepower we can get.
The argument began in the cafeteria that morning after breakfast. Sir and Nigo were nowhere to be seen. Apparently they were shut up in the war room, nailing down the strategy for the battle today. Releasing Ato, though? Isn't that going too far? He's gonna run away. Ato is a slippery one. You guys are new around here, so I don't think you realize just how much Mr. Atsuki despises humanity. You'd understand if you'd heard it from him yourself.
Actually, we spoke to him already.
We all went to talk to him in his cage earlier this morning. It was our first time meeting Sir Ato. Until now, we'd only heard about him. What can I say? We were curious about what kind of guy he really was. Yeah, so what happened? Well, he said we looked like hideous monsters.
Seriously, that's no way to speak to a lady.
Back in my federation, I was considered one of the more attractive wrestlers. I still have all my own teeth and everything. He also spoke passionately about his disdain for the evil lurking in the hearts of mankind. He said humanity deserved to be totally wiped out. How can you even think about working with someone like that?
Because he also said he wanted to fight alongside us.
Yeah, he's manipulating you into letting him out of the cage so he can escape and kill everyone. Say what?
It's true. I find you all absolutely repulsive. But that doesn't change the fact that you're the only friends I've got.
He is so manipulating them.
I want all of us to survive more than I want to destroy humanity.
He's lying! They're stupid. Nozomi, Kiyoshika, Kurara, and Yugami are all fucking idiots. And Moko are all fucking idiots to fall for this.
So please, allow me on the battlefield again.
And you believed him? That's all it took to get you on his side?
Not exactly, but it doesn't seem right to keep him locked up like that. This is the alternative to killing him.
He never actually committed any serious crimes, right?
Of course he did. He tried to destroy Sir. Tried and failed. You can bet he would have if he could have. If Takumi hadn't stopped him, he'd have succeeded. Besides, attempted murder is still a crime. Is it really murder in this case, or more like destruction of property? Either way, the punishment feels a little harsh. It'd be a different story if he'd, say, torn the team apart from the inside and killed a bunch of people. That's exactly what he did, and without any of us ever knowing until it was too late. It's just that no one here knows that. Not the new guys, or the ones who started out here. The fact that they're even thinking about giving him another chance shows they have no idea what he's really capable of. If they'd experienced what I have, if they'd seen what I did, I was seriously considering telling everyone the whole truth. But before I could, I'll kill him. When Haruko said that, everyone turned to look at her. If you let Ato out, I will kill him. And then I'll kill myself. Honestly, baller move. Love the strategy. The air in the room immediately got a lot more tense. I heard someone gulp, and it echoed like a gunshot in the silence. You're not being serious, are you? Dead serious. If Ato is allowed to go free, it's all over for us. We'd be better off resetting the whole thing. Resetting? My point is, we won't gain anything from freeing Ato. Quite the contrary. We'll actually lose at least one member of the team. Because you'll kill yourself if we let him out? No one dared to say anything. Haruko was exuding an ice-cold pressure that cowed us into silence. Of course. It's not my decision to make. We should really leave this to the captain. Yeah, you haven't said anything in a while, Takumi.
Huh?
Is something the matter? And just like that, everyone's eyes were on me. I wasn't about to get intimidated, though. Even if Haruko hadn't spoken up, my mind was already made up a long time ago. The answer is no, we're not letting Eito out. You can all say what you want, but I won't allow it. Not now, not ever. The members of the team who started out here all looked relieved when they heard me say that. The ones who came from the other academy looked a little disappointed, but didn't argue. Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I guess that's that. I'm bored. Bored. How long are they gonna make us wait? Oh! Did you say gourd at one point? It will be night soon. Sheesh, aren't they ever gonna get here? For real, I'm starting to get sleepy. Don't be so harsh, guys. I'm sure the enemy has a good reason for taking so long. Perhaps they missed their train and had to wait for the next one. How about we all do that to kill some time? Do what? A killing game, of course. Who wants to die first?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Sorry, Darumi. Looks like the killing game will have to wait. Well, that stinks. I'll just have to kill a bunch of invaders until I feel better. So, sir, what do we do? Weren't you and Nigo supposed to be nailing down a strategy all this time? Oh, sure, we nailed down one all right. Nailed it good. Yes, indeed. We could have started a carpentry business with the amount of nailing we did. Great, what is it? Yeah, what's the plan? It's... What else could it be? So let Sumino here figure it out. That's your big strategy? Our school likes to encourage independent thinking and student autonomy. You've got to learn things for yourself sometimes. The best teacher is first-hand experience, after all. You just didn't think of anything yourselves, did you? My dear boy, we thought plenty. Yeah, we even had a plan that involved stealing all the Supreme Commander's panties. You three, this is no time to stand around running your mouths. Oh, she's quite right. Get it together, Sumino. I sighed. It was no use arguing with them now. Is everybody ready? Yeah! Then let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out.
Let me handle it. the hell out of my way! Did you see that?
My turn at last. You insect! Child's
Let's do
play.
this! Eat this!
Here goes.
I'll do my best. Here goes. I can't move.
All right, let's get started.
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Maybe this will do something. I can do this much. Oh! Sorry!
Locked and loaded. Hi-ya! I'm taking them out of the way. We did it!
Let's do this. Ah! Got it. Here we go. Take that. All right.
Leave it to me. Locked and loaded. Don't try to stop me. Ready when you are. Take this. I'm taking the wheel.
I'll try not to drag you down. I'll defend all of you! I got one!
Time for me to move. Let's get to the Does this do it for you? Such a beautiful death.
Okay, got that one to about half.
Ready whenever. Take this! All right, I'll chop you to pieces. Now then, to business. Right here. My turn. Die! Now then, how's this?
Got that one to about half. Gotta get this one to about half.
Let me handle it. Letting loose! Let's freaking go!
Let's give it to him! Hauling ass!
Let me at him! Bang, bang, bang! I'll show you what's up. Eat this!
Yeah, this one over here.
Leave it to me.
Time to move. Out of my way. Now then, how's this?
Tag me in. And stay down. I'm gassed out.
I'm good to go. How about this?
I could do this all day.
This is easier than taking a splash in an inflatable bounce house!
Don't let your guard down yet. Look over there.
I don't understand why they always let them crawl together confused. Just stop them before they do that.
You filthy little creatures are an affront to God and his teachings. When you stop at nothing to defile this fair planet, clearly I must eliminate you before this infection spreads!
It's Hoodie!
They're back again.
Ignore them! We got invaders to kill.
Focus on the commander. On Pakron. We can deal with the other one later.
To arms!
Hear me!
Time for battle.
Let's do this!
The spring trap won't get him all the way over there.
Say when!
One last strike!
I've got this. I've got you.
Thanks! I've got this!
Did I miss that one? Fuck, that was the entire reason I attacked the south was to take out that big one.
Let's go! This should do it. Ready when you are. Ha! Oh, I've got this. Time to use it. Ready when you are. That's it. My turn. Yeah! Here we go. Ha! Got it.
Prepped and ready.
Rev it up!
Just watch me.
I'll do my best.
Now then, to business. Time for battle. Now then, to business. I'll put this to good use. Time for battle.
It's my turn! Here's what you all came to see! Take it home for me!
Let's get to the killing. This hurts. I'm good to go. Stinks, doesn't it? You make a lovely corpse.
Game time! Take that!
I guess I'm up. This one will blow you away! Oh, I can't move anymore!
I'm ready. Try and dodge this.
So tired. Let me at him.
All right, Let's get started. Now then, right here. Time to move. Chop you to pieces. My turn. Dodge. Time to move. How's this? All right. Chop you to pieces.
Take this! You little...
Hauling ass! I'll smoke 'em! It's up to you from here.
I'll take care of this.
Prepped and ready. Get the hell out of my way! You saw that, right?
I've got this.
Let me at him! Mow him down! I'll show you what's up. Letting loose! Did you see that?
My turn. Out of my way. Now then, take this. All right. Dodge. Time to move. How's this? Now then, chop you to pieces. All right. Dodge.
It's useless!
Here goes. This one will blow you away! The rest is in your
My
hands!
turn. How's this? All right. Out of my way. Time to move. Take this. Time for battle. Show me your insides.
It can't be! God, why?
Another bloodbath. We really did a number on these guys.
All thanks to my galactic bazooka, of course.
Are we naming our attacks now? More importantly, what do we do about them?
Emo pointed to where the figure he dubbed Hoodie stood. They began walking toward us with slow deliberation. Then they pulled back their hood, revealing...
That's the Supreme Commander!
What? Sirei told us earlier. This is who's leading the invader army.
Her?
That's the big boss?
I'll thank you not to refer to me by such a vulgar term.
The Supreme Commander brought her hand up to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshness, the paragon of hope.
Well, I still say I'm cuter. No one said anything about her being cute.
So you can understand us now, too?
Fetchness narrowed her eyes in response to my question.
Was that your attempt at a bluff? Or do you really not know?
The hell are you talking about?
She was silent for a moment. It seemed like she was thinking about something. Finally, she spoke again.
I see. Some days ago, my warriors and I experienced a sudden surge of power. That was also when we became able to understand your language. I came here to find out what caused it, but it seems you don't know either.
Everyone cast troubled glances at each other. Only Haruko reacted differently. It was subtle, but for a moment it looked like her mouth twisted into a satisfied smile.
All this is going over my head. We gonna kill this girl or what? That's right. If we can defeat their leader, it will end the war here and now.
Don't bother.
I think we can take her.
If you fought me now, I'd only massacre you in one fell swoop.
I got us, like, a lot of potions. We're good.
And where's the fun in that? I'd rather take my time and make it really hurt. I'll pick you off one at a time to make it clear just how powerless you are, and inflict true despair on the rest of you.
She pointed upwards as she said this, right at the artificial satellite.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to take back Pakron's remains.
Pakron?
That's the commander we just defeated, isn't it?
In the last battle, one of you absorbed Mervrum's cryptoglobin.
You saw that?
Yes. I wanted to see your vile, barbaric nature in action. But I won't let the same thing happen today.
Huh?
Veshnus moved before we had a chance to react. In a flash, she leapt over us to where Parkran's corpse lay, gathered it in her arms, and was gone.
Wow. Pretty mortifying how easy that was for her.
Damn it!
How enraging!
If you had to get a rager, do it in your own time.
Well, even if she got away, it's not all bad.
Yeah, we still won the battle. We can be happy about that, can't we?
I guess you're right. All right then, here we go.
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
We'd made it through the second defensive battle, or our third if you counted the one on the very first day. And so far, none of us had died. I just hoped we could keep this up. But I didn't want to bring the others down by thinking like that. After everything we'd been through the last couple days, they deserved to enjoy their victory.
Hey!
Nice work, everybody.
Another spectacular victory.
Keep this up, and you'll have the war won in no time.
Huh.
And the victory party? That's what last night was for. We can't have you cutting loose every time. This is a military academy, not a rowdy college dorm. Alas, I was looking forward to more revelry. When's the next attack due anyway? I believe day 15. At least that's what Sir Inigo told me before. Right. Of course we did. Thanks for the reminder, Shizuharu. Just so, we received a report from the artificial satellite to that effect. I was surprised, but I didn't panic. I was past that now. There was no attack on day 15. The last time around, the same went for today on day 8. At least that gives us some time to rest. From day 8 to day 15, that's round up to the nearest 10. Carry the 1, 6 days from now.
It's 7 days. 15 minus 8. What's so hard about that?
That means after today, we've got 6 whole days to take it easy.
Yeah! You guys want to tightrope walk across steel girders and take bets on who falls first while we wait?
Sorry to break it to you, but you won't have time for any of that.
We'll need you all to start training in preparation for the next battle.
Oh, for the love of murder. Guess we should have seen that coming. After the battle, we took our time over a late dinner and went back to our rooms. I stayed out on the roof, though. I was thinking about Haruko.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions, and don't ask questions. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9.
That was on day 5. And for the past 3 days, I'd done everything she asked of me. But there really was a lot to do. We'd been so busy, I hadn't even had time to think about all the things I wanted to ask her. But all that was about to change. Tomorrow was day 9, the day I'd get my answers. I'm holding you to it this time, Haruko. I won't back down until you've told me everything. I was conscious of a weird, restless feeling in my chest. Was it from anticipation, or was it from something more like fear? At that point, I still couldn't say for sure.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Takumi, come quick, it's Eito. He... After a little after breakfast, Shoma came charging into my room in a panic. Eito, what did he do now? He's not in his cage. He's gone. He escaped. Yeah, I knew he'd do that. What? I was on my feet before I knew it. I followed Shoma, and we both rushed outside together. Where's everyone else? You're the first one I've told. Takamaru knows too, though. He and I were doing our morning training in the courtyard. That's when we noticed the cage was empty. Alright, you go tell the others about this. I'll look for Eito. Okay. Shoma nodded and hurried away. Eito escaped? But how? No time to stop and think about it. I have to find him before he causes any trouble. Probably outside in the courtyard making a run for it. Both the fire extinguishers are here, which means he hasn't left yet. Is he trying to steal the van? Is he in the morgue? Finally, I stepped into a room, and there he was. I'd found Ato, but that didn't mean I could relax.
Don't make me ask again, bastard. Just what the hell are you doing in here?
You've asked me that plenty of times already, and I keep telling you I got curious about something.
He was trying to hack the drones so that they wouldn't recover people when they died. He's done it in other timelines.
I wanted to learn more about how the Revival-matic works, so I just...
That's not what I mean! How did you get out of your cage? Tell me that!
Hey, calm down, Takemaru.
How am I supposed to be calm at a time like this? Ain't you the one who said it'd all be over if this guy got out?
I did, but...
Now fess up! How did you escape?
Takemaru shook Ato violently, but he didn't look the least bit concerned.
I had some help from a friend. Let's just call them K.
Did Kiyoshika or Kurara let you out?
They unlocked my cage for me.
What? Well, who was it? Who's K?
No, I'm afraid I can't tell you. I could never betray a friend's confidence like that.
Then I'll just have to force it out of you!
Takemaru, no!
Takemaru already had his fist raised high. I tried to grab his arm and pull him away from Ato. It didn't exactly work out. A jolt of pain shot up my spine. I'd been knocked back so hard and so fast my guts were still doing somersaults even after I came to a stop. For a moment, I had no idea what was happening. The next thing I knew, I was on the floor. Takemaru must have sent me flying. And I crashed against whatever was directly behind me, which just so happened to be the Revival-matic.
Huh?
Sorry, man. I guess I overdid it a little. Are you alright, Takumi? Yeah, I think so. Fighting through the pain, I got to my feet, and then I turned around to look at the machine. Did you just break the Revival-matic? Did you break the Revival-matic? We need that! Honestly, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. Like, I've seen the Revival-matic fail to bring people back so many fucking times when it totally should have been able to. This is fine. Oh.
Yeah?
It's broken? An ominous plume of black smoke was rising from the wreckage of the Revival-matic. I had a feeling things were about to get a whole lot worse. This is bad, right? That's one way of putting it. It wasn't long before everyone else heard the noise and came running. Just what the heck did you guys do in here? The Revival-matic, it's out of order, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ato, you did this, didn't you? Honestly, I don't even think it was him. Ato just sighed and shook his head in exasperation. Perhaps you care to explain what happened, Takumi? I reluctantly gave everyone a quick summary of the events that led to our current predicament. So basically, Takemaru did it? It wasn't on purpose. Takumi grabbed my arm and I just lost control. Whoever is to blame, this is a catastrophe nonetheless. Yeah, if we can't use the Revival-matic anymore, and any of us die of battle, then we stay dead. There's no coming back anymore. The whole group seemed to freeze up for a moment. A lot of them started to glare accusingly at Takemaru. Come on, everyone, it's not all bad. Maybe we can repurpose the wreckage and use it to grill fish. I better inspect the damage and see if I can repair it. Before you start, it's back to the cage for you, Asuki. I don't remember saying you could wander around as you please. You guys take him back to the courtyard. Nigo and I will get things started here. Okay, now that we found Ato, it's time for his execution. Oh, allow me. Hold on. Nobody said anything about killing him. We're just locking him up, right? Let's get it on with it. Everyone, wait a minute. Shoma broke off from the group and ran over to Ato's cage. After inspecting the door, he turned back to us. This cage, it's still locked. Huh? A moment later, Haruko groaned and hunched over, her face twisted in pain. What's wrong? Just as suddenly, she raised her head again and screamed out a warning.
No.
Not that cage. We have to put him somewhere else. Huh? Why? I can't explain it. Just trust me. This is all so sudden. Yeah, you gotta at least give us a reason. Everyone looked confused and a little uncomfortable. But that atmosphere soon dissipated from where there was another scream, this time from Kako. Blim blim blarm! I see it all now! What? Seriously, what the hell is going on? That was the sound of Kako's detective senses going off. I assume you've made another brilliant deduction, sister dearest. Eito, you said that Kay opened your door for you, right? Your cage for you, right? That's right. So then why is the door still locked? Well, did Kay lock it again? No, that wouldn't make sense. The cage would have been empty. There's no point in locking it. There's only one key to that cage anyway, and that key is... I've got it. Sir gave it to me when we left the infirmary. So had Kay opened the cage in the first place? If Sir had the key up until now, there's no way anyone else could have opened it. In other words, there never was any Kay. Eito escaped from the cage all on his own. Everyone gasped and looked at Eito. In response, he just smiled. I see. That's an impressive theory, but even assuming it's true, how exactly did I get out all on my own? Oh, well, you must have. I don't have a clue. What a pity. Shall I tell you the answer then? Your first guess was actually the right one. After I left the cage, Kay locked it up again. I'm calling BS. That does sound pretty illogical. Perhaps, but consider the alternative. What's so logical about the idea of me breaking out on my own without even damaging the cage? Okay, then tell us who Kay is. I've already told you, I can't. How about we torture it out of him? Oh, sounds fun. There's no point in doing that. If my dear sister's theory is correct, there is no Kay, so obviously he can't tell us who they are. Alright. Party pooper. Either way, we should assume Kako was right. In that case, we'll have to find somewhere else to lock Eito up. If he can just break out of these cages on his own, anything could happen. Where are we gonna put him then? Oh, I have an idea. How about in here? There's a lock on the door and no windows, so we won't be able to escape. And it's a room we never use ourselves. That suits me fine. It's bigger than my last place, and there's even a bed. I just hope the rent isn't too steep. Yeah, laugh it up. And so we decided to hold Eito in the room with no name. It got these weird capsule-like machines, so I guess we'll call it the capsule room for now. Leaving our prisoner inside, the rest of us stepped out of the capsule room. I got the key from Sir, and we told him our plan. I made sure the door was locked up tight. Once I was satisfied, there was no way Eito could get it open. We all left. There was no point hanging around there anymore. I had a lot on my mind. Eito, the broken revival-matic, the mysterious K person, and whether or not they really existed. And day 100 was still a long way off. I'd have to strengthen my bonds with the others if we were going to become a real team before then. Haruko said she'd tell me everything tonight actually. That means I still have some time to kill. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone for a while. Upgrade. we give gifts to Ato while he's in his room? Oh, we can give gifts to Ato. Who do I want to do first, Nozomi or Ato? I'll do Ato. Ato likes the book cover, but that's also one of the things we're like running lower on.
You truly understand me, Takumi. You've turned my hate into love.
Ato's so fucking weird.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Before I knew it, the sun was sinking beneath the western horizon. The night of day 9, this is when Haruko promised to answer all my questions. I better go find her. I didn't have to look for very long. I happened to glance around the roof, spotted someone sitting on the other side of the fence. It was Haruko. What's she doing over there? I hopped the fence and sat down next to her.
Huh?
This wasn't something I had expected. Haruko looked different. It was her eyes. They were usually so sharp and cold, never betraying the slightest bit of weakness, but now they were filled with tears, big, wet tears that ran all the way down her face. I didn't understand why the sudden change. What was going on? This was so far removed from what I had come to expect from her. My brain just couldn't process it. I felt like I should say something, but I couldn't find the words. What do I do? What do I say? What can I say? The normal thing to do in this situation would be to say something comforting, something considerate. But in my confused state of mind, all I could come up with was something totally meaningless.
Are you crying?
No, she's baking fucking cupcakes, Takumi. Haruko took off her glasses and wiped her eyes. She took several deep breaths before answering.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are, though. Did something happen?
Something?
Like, you know, something sad or painful or...
No, not really.
So then, why are you...
Why do you have to be so dense? I told you, I'm not crying.
And if I was, it would be incredibly insensitive of you to keep pestering me about it. Even middle school kids have enough delicacy not to walk up to a crying person and ask, "Are you crying?"
She had me there. I didn't want to say something that might make this worse, so I just clammed up.
Did you hear about the Revivomatic?
No.
It was damaged pretty badly. Sirei and Nigo have made some repairs, so we should be all right. We can at least revive each other again. But it's not completely fixed yet. They said one part of it is still badly damaged.
Huh.
Haruko's eyes were still fixed on the scenery that stretched out in front of us. She didn't look away when she spoke again.
The way they light up the night like this, they're really quite beautiful.
The undying flames?
Yes. The same flames that will raze this world to the ground in another 90 days.
The wall of fire flickered in the distance, as if it were already burning away in the night sky. The way the flames moved, you could imagine they were dancing with joy, or writhing in agony.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Do you really have to ask?
She avoided my gaze and turned back to the horizon. A cold breeze blew, ruffling her hair.
It's the night of day 9. You promised to tell me everything if I made it this far. I've done everything you asked. Followed all your instructions without question. So now it's your turn. It's time for you to keep your promise.
There was a long silence while I waited for a reply. Every time the wind blew through Haruko's hair, it released a gentle, sweet aroma into the air. It was calming, comforting. I'd smelled it somewhere before recently, but I couldn't quite place it. Was this scent lavender? Just as I started to recognize it, Haruko spoke up again.
No. It's not over yet.
Why not?
My instructions. I have one last order for you to carry out.
What is it?
Even now, she still wouldn't look at me, which made her request, a little more than a whisper, even more surprising.
Kiss me.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Huh?
Not for the first time that evening, I found myself at a complete loss for words. Was she serious? Was it a joke? I really couldn't tell. What is it about Takumi's mediocrity that captivates so many women and men? Why is this happening? No, it had to be a joke. There was no way Haruko would. Or maybe it was a trick. Maybe this was her plan all along. But giving me an impossible order like this, she could weasel out of our deal right at the end. You failed to uphold your end by refusing to carry out my orders. I don't have to tell you a thing. I could imagine her using that excuse to call the whole thing off. This girl was an evil genius. Although, what if it wasn't a joke or a trick? My palms were sweating, my throat was dry. I need to decide how to deal with this and fast. I couldn't just stand there like a statue all night. I don't understand. How did it come to this? What am I supposed to do? There's no time to think about it. I just have to make a choice. What do I do here? Whether she was joking or not made no difference. This was one order I wasn't willing to follow. I couldn't kiss Haruko, not with the way I felt about Karuha or Nozomi for that matter. I still wasn't sure whether those two were the same person or not. But when I thought about them, I knew I couldn't go through with this. So I didn't. I didn't say or do anything. She didn't speak either. We both sat there in silence, gazing at the undying flames flickering in the distance. After what seemed like a long time, Haruko finally broke the silence.
You didn't think I was serious, did you? Honestly, you're just as naive as ever.
A faint smile played across her lips for a moment. Then she abruptly got to her feet. She left without saying another word. I didn't have a chance to stop her, and I was left all on my own. Once again, Haruko had avoided telling me the truth. All of a sudden, she seemed so fragile, so vulnerable, like if I called out to her now, she might disappear completely. Despite all that, I think I finally had my answer. Just now, Haruko said I was as naive as ever. That's a weird way to talk about someone you've only known for 9 days. Those words, along with everything else that had happened, were starting to add up. Haruko was like me. She wasn't the same Haruko that started out here, in this timeline.
She's also a time traveler.
I'm genuinely surprised Takumi figured it out. He's not really known for his brains.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits.
Hello? This is a supplemental broadcast. Ignore the announcement about celebrating your milestone. I have already unlocked all the classrooms.
Hooray!
That means you don't get anything special today. Just use this time to train extra hard, okay? Training, huh? I doubted I'd be making time for that today. I had something much more important to deal with. Namely, picking things up where I left off with Haruko. She'd blown me off again last night. I was getting tired of it. Today's the day I get the truth out of her. Of course, just saying it was one thing. How do I actually do that, though? Technically, I'd refused to carry out Haruko's final order. That meant our deal was off. If I tried to straightforward approach, she'd only blow me off again. But what else could I do? This sounds like such a cliche, but maybe I could give her a present. Something special, something that would show her I really care and get her to trust me. Only problem is I can't think of anything that would move Haruko that much. I thought about it a while longer, but still didn't come up with anything. I guess I'll just have to ask the others. And so, after breakfast, I set out to ask around to try and figure out what to get Haruko. Alright, who should I talk to first? Why is Eito an option?
Hey!
Takumi, perfect timing. Can I put you in the Cobra Twist real quick? I'd rather you didn't. What are you even doing here? What is there to do in a gym beside wrestling? There's tons of stuff. It's okay, I get it. You've come to interrogate me about that thing, right? Well, it's true. I opened the valve for the fountain in the courtyard all the way. What about it? You saying you could have had something to do with how Eito escaped? I didn't say anything about anything yet. That sounds like it could be important, though. Can you tell me some more about that? It was yesterday, really early in the morning. I'd say 1 a.m. on day 9. I felt really hot, and I couldn't sleep, so I went for a little walk in the courtyard. Then I ended up talking to Eito. I've been wondering just how high that fountain over there can reach. Maybe you'd be good enough to turn it up for me? Once he mentioned it, I got curious too. I opened the valve and the water started shooting up like a geyser. And you just left it like that? Yeah, Eito asked me to. Said it would help him sleep. Said watching it would help him sleep. That definitely sounded suspicious. I wasn't sure what it meant yet, but I felt like I should remember it for later. Right now, I have to focus on Haruko. I switched gears and asked Moko if she had any idea what she might like. She thought for a moment before answering. I don't know how much this will help, but she once told me she likes stuff that comes in sets of 3 colors. 3 colors? Yeah, spotlights, sports medals, that kind of thing. Even wine that's got red, white, and rose. Oh, and another thing. Moko reached into her hood and pulled something out. Social club?
No!
It's 3 flavors in 1 bun. I got it from the cafeteria. I was gonna eat it later, but I've got plenty more. You can have this one.
I had no reason to say no, so I took the bun and left.
Ah!
Hello, Takumi. I've been thinking about when you visited me a while back and said you're alive. I've been trying to figure out what you could have experienced to make you say that, and what?
Huh.
You really want to know? Yeah? Then let me out of here. I promise I'll tell you then.
So that was just another ruse, huh?
Was it, though? I assure you, it's very convincing theory. As if anyone would fall for that. I glared at Eito for a moment in silence. If you did let me out, I could be useful in other ways, too. I could act as your advisor, help you out with any little thing you don't want anyone else knowing about. Not interested. You're the one who's visiting me. Why are you even here if not to hear what I have to say? I came here for ideas on how to get through to Haruko. But even if Eito did know anything useful, he was the last person I wanted to get help from. Oh, don't look at me like that. I may just have to tell everyone about the other thing, you know.
Which other thing?
About you coming from the future. You still haven't told them, have you? I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. It's a secret between you and me. And a secret this important isn't something you blurt out in the heat of the moment. No, I'm saving it for the right moment. Suddenly, I noticed something sticking out of Eito's pocket. I darted forward, reaching it and pulled it out. What's this? Can't you tell? It's a balloon. Not just any balloon either. It's made of a special kind of rubber that makes it extra sturdy. I stared at the balloon in my hand, trying to piece some things together. You can have it if you like. There's plenty more where that came from. I shoved it into my pocket and left. Okay, I'm gonna save here for today. And I should be back again Wednesday night. Until next time, show's over!